Good morning. It is Monday, November 3, 2014. I'm Steve Miller, and this is the Asia Brief. The forthcoming Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, or APEC Summit, scheduled to begin this week in Beijing, will gather more than 1,500 CEOs and international leaders. However, as one might expect, with an event of this caliber, some are poised to cause disruptions. Terrorists from China's Xinjiang region are said to be planning an attack on the meeting. Authorities haven't confirmed the rumored attack, but it's believed terrorists have infiltrated China's Hebei province, which surrounds Beijing. The rumor states that terrorists wish to hit the summit when domestic and foreign leaders are attending the meeting. Reports say the provincial government has mobilized 1.5 million security volunteers, and these include 100,000 students from 15 military schools and the special police. Authorities have begun a search of households to check for suspicious individuals preceding the summit, and that search is said to be carried out under the guise of checking water meters. But now that it's in the press, I guess the cat's out of the bag. Hong Kong student protest leaders are also considering attending the APEC Summit to make their case for democracy reforms. The conference, which lasts until November 12th, is being attended by both U.S. President Barack Obama and Chinese President Xi Jinping. It is unclear whether the protest organizers would be permitted to visit the Chinese mainland, but Alex Chow with the Federation of Students said that if they were not allowed to pass, it would be proof that Beijing does not care about the opinions of Hong Kongers. In what could overshadow the APEC meeting itself, Wang Yi, director of China's Taiwan Affairs Office, indirectly confirmed that Chinese President Xi Jinping will meet with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. It would mark the first time the two have met since Abe took office. Japan's economy was upended Friday, with the Nikkei jumping up more than 5% after the Bank of Japan ramped up its asset buying program, sending the yen spiraling into a freefall. Policymakers said they would add up to 20 million yen annually to the current asset buying scheme, bringing the total to 80 trillion yen per year, or $712 billion US dollars. The yen then plunged to its lowest value in 7 years. The weaker yen makes Japanese exports more attractive for exporters, since their products become more increasingly financially competitive. Hong Kong police spent Sunday questioning a 29-year-old British man who works for Bank of America Merrill Lynch. The police are looking into the horrific murder of 2 women, one of whom was found inside a suitcase. Authorities poured through thousands of mobile phone pictures seized from the suspect, including some showing one of the corpses wrapped in a carpet inside a suitcase on the balcony, the South China Morning Post reported. The victims are believed to be Southeast Asian sex workers. Despite the current protests in Hong Kong that are making the headlines, the city has only reported 14 homicides in the first half of this year. Over the weekend, China's top legislature adopted a new counter-espionage law aimed at creating a comprehensive state security system. The new law specifies the definition of espionage as foreign organizations and individuals who conduct espionage activities or who instigate and sponsor others in conducting them, adding that foreign perpetrators will be punished, as would domestic organizations and individuals. It grants national security agencies authority to investigate those considered harmful to national security. If they refuse, the agencies are entitled to seize related property. Sun Bao-shu, deputy head of the NPC Law Committee, said it was necessary to transform the law from its previous state. Thank you very much for joining me today. Follow the Asia News Weekly Twitter and Facebook feeds for more news. The Asia Brief is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution 4.0 International License.